Hey, welcome to a new video. The Earth on which we live has existed for a very long time and used to be inhabited by giant animals. The fact that we still have a lot of places to explore could suggest that there still might be creatures out there that we haven't seen before, and maybe still exist. We'll leave it up to you whether you believe these creatures exist or not. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video. Number 30. In March 2016, a YouTube user called PenPlate uploaded a video of a mysterious creature in the English River, the Thames. When he took a ride in the Emirates airline cable car overlooking the city, he suddenly saw something moving in the water. He quickly grabbed his mobile phone and started filming it. Unfortunately, there's not much to see, but the far distance shows that it could have been a large creature. Since then, people on the internet are trying to figure out what it was. Some think it was just a whale or a submarine, but others say it might be the Loch Ness Monster. This would mean it swam from Scotland to English waters. However, no one is talking about the fact that the creature has some sort of spines on his back. Unfortunately, we only see it for a moment, and it disappears into the water pretty quickly. What do you think it was? Number 29. The following video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Video News Viral in May of 2014. If we are to believe the title, the United States Army Air Force is fighting a giant alien monster in the desert of Durango, New Mexico, in the United States. The video starts with two American soldiers watching the alien-like monster being destroyed by an incoming military plane. According to many people, the creature looks like some kind of jellyfish, while others say they're just testing new technology. According to the original uploader, the video was initially removed from YouTube, so he thinks it was a secret operation in which an alien made the deserts of New Mexico unsafe, and the American Air Force was ordered to destroy it. Unfortunately, this is the only information available. Number 28. In this video, uploaded in July of 2008, we see a strange monster or animal that I have never seen before. According to the man who had filmed it, this would have been a Hodag. A Hodag is known in American folklore as a carnivorous beast with spines on its back. This monster is said to have been first discovered in 1893 in the wooded areas of Rhinelander, a town in the American state of Wisconsin. The beast had the head of a frog, the face of an elephant, and huge claws like a dinosaur, and a long tail and spines on its back. It would have taken the group of local people hours to catch it. The photo with the story was even reported in a newspaper. The Hodag could be as long as 6 feet 2 inches or 2 meters and had a terrible dirty smell. According to some people, it would still wander around in the deep woods. Number 27. The following footage is said to have been filmed in November of 2016. We see a giant creature moving in the sky above Beijing, China. According to the original uploader, Section 51, this event has been suppressed by the Chinese authorities. No media outlet was allowed to talk about it, and even the international news didn't pick it up. The giant creature doesn't seem to be aggressive, but Chinese researchers think it might be of extraterrestrial origin. According to these researchers, extraterrestrials would use part of China as their base. Looking at the footage, we see multiple military helicopters circling around the giant thing. What do you think this could have been? It's quite possible this is a digital animation created to scare people. But what if it was an alien threat? Number 26. The next creature on this list is Siren Head, a humanoid creature with a strange appearance and 2 speakers on his head, from which sounds can come out. The creature has become especially popular in the last few months, with several people who have seen the creature all over the world. If you hear the sound of Siren Head, you better run away. In some cases, the sound is so loud that it can damage your hearing. So Siren Head can be very dangerous because in addition to the sound it produces through the speakers on its head, it can also camouflage itself and mimic sounds in order to lure its prey. In March of 2020, a Siren Head had been sighted in Australia. Take a look. The sighting looks pretty creepy, but the movement of his arms and legs is a bit jerky. Maybe the creature had trouble with his legs, who knows. The man who managed to capture it wouldn't believe it either, and ran off quickly after shooting the footage. Number 25. In this video, we see a giant spider-like alien climbing a building somewhere in the southwest of Russia. The man woke up in the early morning, and when he looked out the window, he saw something walking around in the bushes below him. And this is what he captured. A huge arachnid monster with 4 long legs. When the video was uploaded for the first time, many viewers were scared and thought this might be an invasion by giant spiders. By the way, this is not the only time something like this was caught on camera. In the following video, we see a spider or stick-like creature climbing a building somewhere near the Russian capital, Moscow. People who commented think this would be Slenderman. Opinions are divided about this, although some people believe these creatures really exist. Others think it was created using digital animation. Number 24. Now, it's common knowledge that unidentified flying objects are regularly observed in the sky. Many observations later turn out to be natural phenomena, but a small percentage of this remains inexplicable. In the following video, supposedly made in 2016, we see a man looking out his window of the airplane. During his flight to Zambia, he sees something in the distance and decides to grab his mobile to film it. At one point, it even seems to come closer, and we can see that it's a giant alien-like creature. I have no idea what this could have been, but it seems to come from another world. But, of course, it could have been a fake. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Number 23. In the following video, we see a giant creature that people believe to be a Godzilla kind of dinosaur, or monster with 3 spines on its back. There's a big chance that it's fake, but I couldn't find the original video, so this is all we've got. The Godzilla-like monster seems to have been caught on camera in a remote area, but I have no idea exactly where. If this had been real, then probably a lot more people would have seen it, because I don't think it's hard to spot the creature. Do you think Godzilla is real, or does he only exist in movies? Number 22. The next photo is said to have been taken in December 1942 by the crew of the American Air Force during a RAV-300 reconnaissance fight. This photo would be the legendary Norwegian mountain troll, who one day was taking a walk through the foggy woods, hoping no one would notice him. If we look at the history of mythology, different cultures tell us that gigantic giants used to exist. Even the Christian Bible makes references to giants. So who knows? These giants may have existed in the past, but if they still exist, they probably don't. Otherwise, we would have found them a long time ago. So this photo from 1942 might come from an old movie, and could possibly be fake. The story that was made up around it does make you think. Number 21. I came across the following video several times while doing research on giant creatures. According to some people, this would be the Cthulhu creature, a giant creature that lived in the great oceans millions of years ago. So this 2017 video could prove that Cthulhu still exists. But imagine that you see such a gigantic creature appearing in the ocean. Then you would be shocked. I think many more news outlets would have been written about this if this creature had been real. Or maybe they wouldn't? Number 20. The Lagarflejot worm is a mythical creature with a snake-like appearance that several people say lives in Iceland's Lake Lagarflejot. According to legends, this creature was first seen in the year 1345. Local people called the creature the Icelandic Loch Ness Monster, and although some believe it existed, others thought it was just a myth. That is, until a man in 2012 managed to capture something on camera that had many similarities to the Lagarflejot worm. Some people were skeptical of the video footage, but they couldn't explain what else it had been. According to experts who studied the video footage, the snake-like monster would be about 39 feet or 12 meters long. But there are claims that say the Lagarflejot worm can grow up to 195 feet or 60 meters long. Skeptics say it might be a fishing net, but the way the creature moved looked pretty real and realistic in my opinion. Number 19. The following video of a huge creature walking under a waterfall is said to have been shot somewhere in the mountainous area in Indonesia. Several articles say this is a possible Bigfoot sighting. Bigfoot, as you might have heard, is a giant ape that could walk upright and inhabited the American and Canadian forests. Some researchers think it's long been extinct, while there are those who believe Bigfoot is still alive. Unfortunately, the video footage is unclear, but according to some experts, the video footage would not have been tampered with. It's thought that the creature has a length of over 8 feet, or 2.5 meters, and that it might be living there in the dense forest, but it has never been observed again until today. So, what do you think we saw here walking on camera? Let me know in the comments. Number 18. A resident of the city of Santa Fe in Argentina came across a gigantic creature in 2018, which was described as half man, half dog. According to the story, the creature was said to be roaming the streets when it encountered 2 other dogs. However, the creature was said to have been too strong, and the 2 dogs lost the confrontation. The man was still able to quickly take a picture of the creature before it eventually disappeared and was never seen again. According to experts who studied the photo, the enormous creature would have been over 6 feet 2 inches, or 2.1 meters long. Other people thought it might be a camel. There were also those who said that this could possibly have been a mythical creature called the chupacabra. What would you do if you encountered such a creature? I think I would run away as fast as I could. Number 17. The following video I came across of a strange flying creature is said to have been recorded in Shanghai, the largest city in China. It appears that some sort of interview is going on for a local news station. At one point, a creature flies by in the background, and when the interviewer sees it, he yells, "What is that?" The two people turn around, but too late, because the creature's already gone. Some people in the comments compared the creature to a ZERG, a fictional character from the computer game StarCraft. This ZERG was also reportedly captured on camera by a dashcam of a car at night in a forest. It could be that this is a digital animation created by a computer, but what if these people actually captured a strange-looking creature in the sky? That would be pretty terrifying. Number 16. When I was looking for giant creatures that have been captured on camera, I came across this picture of a creature that looks like Godzilla. Godzilla is a dinosaur-like monster that appears in many movies and TV series. So could this creature also exist in real life? According to the following video, a man supposedly captured a Godzilla on camera in an unknown city in Spain. The man was relaxing in his vacation home when he saw a gigantic creature walking towards the ocean. Now, I can already see what you're thinking. This is fake, right? Probably, yes. However, in Japanese folklore, this monster is called a Gojira, which is known to raze cities like Tokyo and Osaka to the ground. Would this man have captured Godzilla on camera in real life? I'll leave it to you whether you believe it or not. Number 15. Slenderman is a character who originated on an internet forum in 2009 as a creepypasta. He's known to have long arms and legs and likes to watch people, especially children. Since then, multiple sightings of the Slenderman have occurred, causing people to doubt whether he even existed in real life. In the following video, a British YouTuber tells us that he bought a new bike and wanted to try it out. After a while, we see a tall figure in the background through the field, which looks very much like Slenderman. A car driving by also saw the long figure and warned the boy that something or someone was watching him. At that point, the figure had already disappeared, but when the boy later watched the video footage again, he was shocked. Could this be proof that Slenderman actually exists in real life? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Number 14. The Ningen is said to be an underwater creature that can reach lengths of 65 feet to 100 feet, or 20 to 30 meters, and lives in the Antarctic oceans. According to old stories, this creature is said to have been observed several times by crew members of research ships. Although there's no evidence that it really exists, it might be possible. After all, the entire continent of Antarctica has not yet been fully discovered, so who knows? The Ningen is a Japanese word for human, and it comes from modern Japanese folklore. There are several photos of the creature circulating the internet, including one from Google Maps that assumes this is the Ningen. But there's also a video circulating that is from the year 2006 that makes people believe the creature really exists. Skeptics say the video is fake, or that the Ningen is more likely a white whale or some other unknown ocean monster. Unfortunately, to this day, it remains a mystery whether the Ningen actually exists or not. Number 13. The following video is said to be from the year 2013 and was shot somewhere in Russia. Unfortunately, there's little information about this event. But as you can see, a car is driving through the city until out of nowhere, the road in front of it breaks open. And what happens next is pretty creepy. Suddenly, an unknown creature with gigantic wings emerged from the ground. According to some people, this creature looks like Muto, a giant monster first seen in a 2014 Godzilla movie. Other people think that the video is real, but that the creature was animated by a computer. What I noticed is that two people on the left side of the road look startled, which makes it quite believable. Of course, it could also be that this clip is from a movie, but I couldn't find anything about that, and unfortunately, this is the only information I can give you. So you can decide for yourself whether you think this video is real or not. Number 12. In 2019, during a storm in South Haven, a place in the US state of Michigan, a man named Tim Wenzel noticed a large, mysterious creature appearing to be swimming against the side of the pier. Unfortunately, the video footage isn't clear, but according to several people, this could be Bessie. Bessie is a snake-like sea monster of about 40 feet or 12 meters long that was first sighted in Michigan in the year 1793. Since then, there have been several sightings in the area in which people claim to have seen a giant sea monster. So they think that this mysterious creature in the video is a relative of Bessie. Other people say it's more like a sturgeon fish. However, they can't grow that big. So it remains a mystery to what exactly this creature is.
but I think it's becoming clear that there are still large sea creatures lurking in our waters.
Number 11.
The following video of a giant spider creature was reportedly captured on camera in 2010 in Rogoznica, a municipality in Croatia. In the video, we are told that it had possibly been a spider experiment, or that the radiation in the water caused the spider to grow so large. When the giant spider came out from behind the hill, many people ran away in fear. Even all the animals in the area began to flee. The government made an emergency notification and said that the people should leave their homes as soon as possible. However, some fishermen had become angry because they were fishing and the spider had caused the fish to swim away. Even the army arrived, but could not do anything because the spider was too big. Although, some people in the comments say that the spider could be real, others think that the spider was animated with a computer.
Number 10. In this video, the guys from the YouTube channel DX Army find Siren Head in the evening near a stream called 10-Yard Creek in the American state of Arkansas. According to the stories, Siren Head was observed here several times by different people. What makes this observation credible is that they encountered Siren Head when they were live streaming. The boys have walked very deep into the forest and at one point seemed to be a bit lost, and if the dark forest isn't scary enough, they suddenly run into Siren Head, and just after that, their live stream seems to fall out. In this case, Siren Head seems to be a lot smaller, but it's still pretty creepy that they encountered him in the forest at night. Because it's a live stream, could this possibly be a real Siren Head sighting? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Number 9.
A group of tourists were on a trip in the waters of Alaska when a glacier suddenly collapsed. To their surprise, a sea dragon with 7 black fins surfaced moments later. What they immediately wondered was if this was a legendary Loch Ness monster. Unfortunately, to this day, it's unclear what we're seeing here in this video. But some people claim that it must have been a number of large sturgeons swimming after one another. Sturgeons are fish that have been around since the time of the dinosaurs, and the white sturgeon is even the largest freshwater fish in North America. But what if it was, in fact, a giant sea dragon? It could well be, because only a few % of the Earth's water is completely explored. So there's certainly sea creatures swimming around that we've never seen before.
Number 8.
Somewhere in the vast cave system of northern Chile, just west of the Atacama Desert, the locals are telling stories about a legendary alien creature. According to the story, the creature can turn into a huge dog when he leaves the cave. But when it re-enters the cave, it immediately transforms into an alien-like monster. A group of explorers, including Igor Krian, flew where the cave is located, and they claim to have filmed the legendary creature. People in the comments were quick to criticize, and not everyone believed the video was real. They think it was probably staged, and that the monster is a man with a costume. The strange thing about this story is that just west of the cave, in the Atacama Desert, someone once discovered a small, mummified alien. But again, the experts deny that this was an alien.
Number 7.
Slenderman was actually just a character created in 2009 for a photo contest. He was depicted as a thin, extremely tall humanoid figure with long limbs wearing a black suit. Slenderman would love to stalk his victims, usually children, before taking them. Now some people believe that Slenderman was based on a character in real life. Consequently, several videos are circulating in which he was captured on camera in real life. This includes a video of a father playing with his children at a playground when he accidentally caught Slenderman on camera. This, of course, shocked them immediately. I have no idea if this video is real or not, but the creepy thing is that this was not the first time Slenderman has been seen at that playground.
Number 6.
A troll is a mythical creature originally from Northern Europe, but in Norse mythology, they talk about giant trolls who could eat people. Now, it's unclear if trolls actually exist, but if the following video is to be believed, someone managed to capture a troll on camera. Normally, trolls live in remote places near rocks, mountains, or caves. In addition, they always look ugly, but they are very strong. Unfortunately, we don't know what happened after the troll ran towards the camera. But let's hope it was a person in a costume, or that the video was created with digital animation. Because if I encountered a troll in real life, I would definitely run away as fast as I can.
Number 5.
King Kong is a giant ape who is said to live on an island along with other prehistoric animals, including dinosaurs. You've probably seen a movie featuring King Kong, but if the following video is to be believed, they would have captured this giant ape on camera in Istanbul in real life. We can see a couple taking a selfie together when the monstrous monkey appeared behind a tower. When this happens, everyone naturally begins to run and scream. The monkey is also said to have been captured on several security cameras, where you can see him walking through the city. Some people in the comments suggest that the monkey is very well animated, but some wonder why people are running away then if it's fake. What do you think? Could King Kong really exist?
Number 4.
In the following video, we see a reporter giving an interview on live television. Unfortunately, there's little information about this video, but it's said to have been shot somewhere near a forest in South America. At first glance, you probably won't notice anything, but if you look closely, you will see that a strange creature can be seen behind the woman. Many people argued and thought that it might be a gibbon, a primate species with incredibly long arms that allow them to swing easily from tree to tree. Others say that it's an alien, or that a creature has been manipulated with digital animation. But if the video is to be believed, this creature was captured on live television. What on earth could this creature be? If you think you know, let me know in the comments.
Number 3.
In this video, we see a gigantic creature that was captured on camera somewhere in the Philippines. It was allegedly filmed by a group of men who were relaxing on the coast when they suddenly saw this creature walk by. We couldn't find the original video, so I have no idea if this is real or not. All that we can see is that it's a full moon, and there are a number of boats in the water. Most likely this giant creature isn't real, but if it is, then I don't understand why the people are filming and not running away. Could such creatures really live in the Philippines? I have no idea, but what is certain is that new creatures are discovered every year, so who knows what creatures live on our Earth that we don't know about yet.
Number 2.
One day, residents of the town of Ciudad Valles in Mexico were startled by a large sound coming from a nearby mountain. When they went outside to see where the sound was coming from, they claimed to have seen a strange giant creature among the trees. One of the residents says that her husband and child were outside when they heard an explosive sound coming from the mountainside. They initially thought it was a landslide and tried to look further, but to their shock and amazement, a giant figure appeared at the top of the mountain. They took a picture of it. A police investigation revealed that the story told by the resident matched what other people saw. The gigantic creature caused a lot of fear and panic among the residents, as they had never seen anything like it before. Some people think it could be a megatherium, an extinct giant ground sloth that once inhabited southern Bolivia.
Number 1. In the following video, we see a YouTuber from Saudi Arabia called X71N who heard strange sounds coming from the forest in November of 2019. He decided to take a look, and at some point, he arrives at a fence with gauze in front of it, and a sign saying it's forbidden to enter. Although it was pitch dark, he climbed over the fence, and after walking for a while, he saw a giant siren head in the distance. Because Siren Head used his sirens, he managed to lure the man towards him. However, the man was smart enough to hide, and Siren Head did not succeed in finding the man. In the description of the video, the man says he wants to go back to the place again to see what else is going on in that area. However, I couldn't find any other videos, so he was probably too scared to return to the place.
Do you believe that these creatures exist, and have you ever encountered a strange creature yourself? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos we've made, click one on the screen, or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.